Right now, they're looking at a vote on the tax code. The GA, the General Appropriations Bill, is ready to go. That can be voted, but there has to be a way to pay for it. This isn't the federal government. We can't borrow money. And the governor is really looking at huge tax increases. And also the funding distributions are all involved in that as well. So it's very fluid here in Harrisburg yet. We're working pretty much round the clock. I mean, we're not always in session, but if we're not on the floor, we're in caucus and continually to meet to try to get this resolved. It's way past due. It's very disappointing. In my first 4 years in Harrisburg, we had a budget done on time every year. This should have happened in June, and here we are, a couple days before the Christmas, and we have local schools that are very concerned about being able to open their doors after the holiday. So there is a need to get this done, but at the same time, like I told the governor, I represent the folks in Carbon County, and I'm not going to put votes up to raise their taxes and not get anything, not necessarily get anything, but not get something on some property tax relief or some commitment. So, I mean, there's still plenty of discussions here in Harrisburg ongoing, but I can tell you that everybody is on board. We really want to get this done. Obviously, in the original framework plan that came out, there was a mechanism in there for some type of property tax relief with some increased spending. And I think, overall, the governor's looking to increase spending. We do have, if you want to call a structural deficit in that budget, and a lot of that comes from the pension obligations and some other costs that are in there. But, this proposal that we're looking at that came out of the Senate is also increases in spending for almost every line item. It's not just an increase in those areas, that structural deficit is. And is the governor, we haven't gotten any commitments that if this proposal goes through, is he going to be looking for more tax increases next year? So there still are a lot of things to be hashed out, and that's why we're still here. Some of these same discussions we had in June, we're still having them here with no resolve. So I would, really call on the governor to continue to work and compromise and, stop talking the rhetoric. I mean, let's get this done. The folks back home, they need a budget, and, the reserves are out. Everybody's running on borrowed money right now, as we are as well. And we need to make sure that we get this thing done for the folks back home. Right now, it's contingent upon one man, and that's the governor. We can pass a bill out of the House. We have the votes to pass bills out of the House. It's just a matter of what's he going to sign, and that's the key. I mean, we've already passed 3 spending bills out of the House. We passed emergency funding bills out of the House. There's no need for this to continue to drag on. School districts should have their money. The money is here. These local agencies, the special needs programs, they should have their money. That's the frustrating part in this whole thing, because this is a manufactured crisis. It really is. The money's here. It should have been given out. We will be debating this tax thing. We could be back here in January debating this tax thing, or it could be done by the end of the week. I would like to see it done by Saturday. I would have liked to have seen it done by Thanksgiving. I would like to see it done by Labor Day or, last June. So we're committed to getting something done.